wraps on them too, but I just got plain old cheap solid clipboards from Walmart. And then on every one, and I don't remember whose YouTube video it was that they did, but then I did a party pad, a product catalog, and then a loyal customer form. I don't know if there's like a printable form that you can print off of your eSuite. And then I did the distributor one too. And then the steps to success. So I had all of that on the clipboard, and then I had their wrap on there. And then I had a jar for wrap cash. So they came in, they paid for their wrap, and then I had like a sign-in sheet. So they signed in their name, their number, and then I gave them a clipboard with their wrap on it. And then everybody sat down, whatever. And then I wrapped everybody one by one. We just stepped into the other room and wrapped, and I took their before and after pictures with their phone, and just had them text them to me. And then I took a case of water with me so that they all had, their 2 bottles of water to drink when they had their wrap on. And then I just kind of went through the party pad, because that's what the party pad is designed for, is in-person parties. So just getting to know it before you do your party, so you know what you're talking about is good. And then there's also in your eSuite, there's a section that has like recommended notes for you to write down on your party pad. So when you do a party, you know what you're saying to them. And then this note section when on their party pad is for them. So if they have like questions or whatever, they can write it down in the notes section on the bottom half of that. So then you just flip through the party pad, and you just keep it super simple. You don't need to like overcomplicate it or, go too much in detail about being a loyal customer. You just do the basics, because you don't want to overwhelm them. And because, these people could be potential distributors too. So you don't want to be, making this party super complicated where they're like, I don't want to do this. And then you also just tell them, as we go through the product catalog, be thinking about, your friends and family that maybe somebody that could benefit from greens. And just think about those people when we're going through the product catalog. So then you just go through it. Just a general rundown of every product. You don't have to go into depth at all. General rundown. And then the reason you tell them to think about it is because then at the end, you say, okay, now, did you think about 4 people that, could use one of our products? And they write that down. And then if you say like, okay, now think about 3 people that, that need more money, that are struggling financially or that want to stay home with their kids or whatever, and have them write them down at the bottom. Well, when you get to the end of the party, you've got, however many people are at your party that just essentially completed your steps to success. Like if they were distributors, they could have just completed their steps to success for the month. So, and then also I just had like a jar of pens. So when they go through the product catalog, they can circle products that they're interested in. So then when you get to the end and you go and you unwrap everybody and you're like taking their before pictures and everything, you could be like, okay, so like what products interested you or whatever. And then you can just have them, sign up, fill out the loyal customer enrollment sheet. Because then once you're done and you're at home and everything, then you can put that order in for loyal customers. Parties are super simple. Mine was a little disorganized because everybody there had a baby that was 8 months or younger. And we had a couple of toddlers. So it was pretty chaotic, but it was still, I got 2 loyal customers out of it that were people that I had like 5 people there, including the host. So like these were people that I never would have come into contact with without doing a party, because I never would have known these people. Like I never met those people in my life, and those are customers that I got because I did a party. So it's really simple. I'm a procrastinator, so I prepped literally like the day before my party, and I just spent a couple hours printing stuff out and then putting clipboards together. And then I just bought like a jar from the dollar store for my wrap cash jar, and like that way people see like, oh, you just made like this much cash and you only spent like an hour of your time, and you just made like $50, $75 cash, and you just spent an hour sitting here doing this wrap party. And then just take, like, if you're going to do it, take whatever products you have on hand, even if you don't have a lot. I didn't have a ton. I mean, I have a ton more now than I did then.
Yeah, definitely. If you have energy, Fat Fighters are good to do an in-person demo. I know.
Oh yeah, I did a Fat Fighter demo.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind got off.
No, that's okay. I was trying to help you. I was like, if I say something, I'll remember.
Yeah, so I did my Fat Fighter demo there. And if you haven't seen a Fat Fighter demo, I'm sure everybody has, but if you haven't, there's one posted on my page. Whatever. So I did my Fat Fighter demo, and then I also had my personal results pictures with me. So people know that like I use the products too. And then I had my diffuser.
Oh, that's nice. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I had my diffuser out, and I actually had it like running at the party so they could smell it. And I did boom, of course. Like, so, yeah, it's really simple. And like one of my new distributors, Melina, she joined, and then she like turned around and did her own wrap party. And I was gonna go, but my kids were like deathly contagious, and I was like, I'm not taking these cesspools where any other human beings are. So she did her wrap party by herself, and she called me and she was like, hey, like I'm signing up a couple little customers, can you help me and like walk them through it? So I definitely recommend it, because you can do it. Hers was more of a launch party because it was people that she invited to, boost her own start because she had just started. But what you can do, I commented this on the page. Some of you may have seen it. If you, like, I just messaged this girl, she messaged me and wanted to try just one wrap, and she's up here at Fort Drum. And I was like, well, if you want to wrap for free, like if you can get a wrap party, if you would want to host a wrap party for me and have, you get $5 off your wrap for every friend that comes to the party and wraps. So if you get 5 friends that come to your party and wrap, you get your wrap for free. And you can do it, like, you don't have to do it that many people. If you're not comfortable doing a party with that many people, you can do it for like, 3 people. You tell her, like, if you invite 3 other people that come and wrap, you can wrap for free or whatever.
And you don't have to have, like she said, hers was pretty simple because it was last minute. You don't have to have 7 products to try. If you just have the wraps and your pictures and the party pad, you can tell them from experience what you've used, and you can show them the products and make sure that you have knowledge of the products that you're going to talk about, because then you can talk about them from personal experience. And yeah, it's nice when you get to experience the product or taste it, or just see, like for the supplements, see the size of them and stuff like that. But if you don't have it, that doesn't need to stop you from having a wrap party.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, like, you don't even have to call it a wrap party. Like, you can set up a wrap appointment with somebody, and then just tell them, like, hey, if you want to bring a couple friends to wrap to your wrap appointment, we can take some money off of your wrap. So you don't even have to do, like, some crazy in-depth, some crazy in-depth party, you can just call it a wrap appointment and just do wraps, and do it that way.
Yeah. If you have the skincare line that you use every day, have like a mommy spa day or something like that, and let them use your product. You don't have to buy a brand new product. You can go grab your cleanser out of the shower and have them use that. You don't have to do facials. You can do cleanser, exfoliating peel and toner, and then, just sip on some wine, watch a movie.
Yeah.
Something as simple as that, just talking about a problem.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It doesn't have to be over the top and insane. Like, it's literally the more simple and laid back you can do it, the better off you're going to be, because people aren't going to feel, hi, Micah. People aren't going to feel like crazy pressured, like you're just trying to sell them something.
Exactly. Well, it's like a Starbucks drink. I've used this explanation before. It's when you're telling somebody about this new flavor you found, you just go and tell them, hey, this is what I found. You should totally try it. It's delicious. That's exactly how we're selling our products, because we're telling people how amazing they are, and we want them to experience these amazing products. Yeah, it's a sale, but we're not out there specifically to shove something in their face. We're trying to sell them these products because we use them every day and we love them. So if you talk about it like a product that you're trying to share with your best friend, then it's going to come across that you're trying to share something, not that you're trying to sell something.
Exactly. There's one other thing. You don't even need like the order forms. I mean, if you, does Android have y'all have the app, right? Yeah. So you don't even need the order forms, because you can enroll people directly through your app. So like, I had one girl, and she was like, I've been trying to order apps through this other distributor, and she never messages me back when I'm trying to order. She's like, can I order from you right now? And I literally, I just got on my app and got it to the screen where she had to put in her information. She signed up right then and there.
And even if you don't have the app, or I know the app glitches or malfunctions sometimes, just log into www.myitworks.com and, enter your information, or go to your specific web page and just go through like your shopping for something, get it to the checkout information, and then have them enter their credit card information and stuff like that. And you can just enroll them straight like they would do on their own phone, but you can just have it all set up for them and just hand it over to them to enter their information.
Yep. So yeah, just don't overcomplicate it. It's really, and I know that like a lot of people are like nervous or whatever, but just be yourself, and like, it's totally worth it. Because like I said, that opened up a whole new market for me, of these people. And then I also was like, when they checked in, I was like, hey, like, make sure you write down your name and number, because I'm doing a drawing for a free bottle of Fat Fighters, and I'm going to enter all you guys in that drawing. Okay, well then, only one person won, but I saw everybody else's contact. And you can text them and be like, hey, so you didn't win the free bottle of Fat Fighters, but they're only $23 if you wanted to try them anyway.
Or you can turn around and say, if you host your own wrap party,
exactly.
If you've already tried the wrap, you can get a free bottle of Fat Fighters, or something like that. If they don't want to get another wrap for free, if they invite 5 people or whatever.
Yep. But I mean, that's really it. It's super easy. Make sure that everybody's drinking their water and stuff, because you want them to get the good results.
Yeah.
And then when I took their after pictures for them, I sent all the pictures to my phone. I put their before and after in a collage and sent it back to them.
I also personally take toner with me if I'm going to wrap anybody, because you don't know if they had a shower an hour ago, or if they had one, like 4 hours ago this morning before they hit the gym.
Yeah.
And most people aren't going to come disgusting, but that guarantees that you're going to get the best result if you're the one that's in control of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, and in case you guys didn't know that, toner is great to spray on your area that you're going to wrap. I always cleanse mine with cleanser in the shower before, and then get out and use my toner before I wrap, just in case. I mean, I didn't know that for a long time after I signed up. So.
Yeah, me neither.
But that's pretty much it. Just,
and start with friends. If you're
that's what I was
a lot
gonna
more
say.
comfortable with it, if you find one friend and have them invite their friends. You might not know their friends, but you know your friend and you trust them. So it would make it more comfortable.
Yeah, and you can just text them and be like, hey, like, I'm really trying to reach a goal this month. Would you mind, like, doing me a favor and just hosting a wrap party and inviting some friends? And, I mean, I can guarantee you most people are going to say yes, especially if they're your friends. They're going to want to help you out. So
another thing you can do is you can find another direct sales company in your area, like find another distributor, consultant, anything like that, and you can have a party with them. I know Jessica was doing, they're calling it White Girls Wrapping. She's bringing her wraps and her friend is bringing her Jamberry wraps. And they're having a Jamberry / It Works party. And that's a great way to increase the party. So then your people are seeing her Jamberry and are able to support her, and her people are seeing your It Works products and they're able to support you. So it's definitely a bigger market, and then you don't feel as nervous because you're not doing all the presenting. There's someone out there that's going to be presenting their product as well. And so you guys can flip-flop back and forth. You can I don't know how compliance goes as far as parties with other companies, but I've seen some leaders in the past. They've worked with other companies, like, Mary Kay or something like that. And if you have a similar product, you just agree, you have, an agreement with the other distributor or consultant or whatever, that neither one of you are going to show that line.
Yeah, so like if you're doing it with Mary Kay, I know Mary Kay has like a skincare line.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it with somebody who does Mary Kay, you just need to come to a mutual agreement with it. Okay, neither one of us are going to showcase our skincare. Like, you do your makeup and I'll do everything else but skincare.
Exactly. Or like, Perfectly Posh, they have a skincare line. Either one does skincare, they do their lotions and stuff like that, because we don't have a lotion. I mean, we have stretch mark cream, but we don't have like just a smell good, put on your body to be coconutty all day lotion. So yeah.
So like, for example, like we couldn't share a party with like Herbalife.
I wouldn't suggest someone like Herbalife or Beachbody just because
they're so similar to us.
They're very similar. It'd be really hard to get a product because they have their energy, whatever. They have the patch or the drink.
No, that's
Thrive. That's Thrive.
Because that's what sucks so much about where I live, is because there's so many people that are selling Herbalife right now, and then there's like little people that are selling It Works.
Yeah.
But like Herbalife is so big where I live right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest them just because you said they're very similar, and it'd be really hard to come to like mutual agreement over who's going to.
Yeah, because like their aloe vera drink thing could be compared somewhat to like our greens, or their protein shakes. We have a protein shake, so you're kind of really.
It's not an issue of comparing products at all. It's an issue of if you have people coming, then you put them in the position of having to choose who they're going to go with for an energy drink, or who they're going to go with, for a skincare line, and that's not fair as as distributors to put on our customers, because you put them in a really bad position. And then when you're trying to upsell your product over this other person, then you have to deal with the issue of sounding desperate and sounding like you want to get customers.
Yeah, or like if you're doing it with a friend, you could very easily, cause some tension within your relationship if things get, out of hand or whatever. But there's tons of other companies that you can do it with. I know there's a lot of, I think there's a few of like the $5 jewelry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There's a few of like the $5 jewelry companies. And then the other stuff like Jamberry,
Pure Romance.
Yeah, Pure Romance, Unique, all that stuff. So I'd stick
to be a great one to have like a spa day.
Yeah.
Be super
or like a mommy makeover day. Like you could do the It Works could do the facial, like the skincare part of it, and then the Unique or the Mary Kay representative could like do their makeup, because I know they do.
Yeah.
They do makeup on and stuff. That would be
I think that's what sucks about living like where I live is because every single person that a lot of people that I've tried to, I guess like pull in, they're already like, they'll tell me like, oh no, I'm interested in the Herbalife or that other one, there's another one, the 29-day fix. There's a 21-day fix.
Oh, yeah, like Beachbody.
Shakeology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's so many distributors around here, and then they have a bunch of shops around here that do that as well. But there's like very little it works, and nobody's interested in it.
Yeah. For you, the best thing to start off with is going to be social media for sure. Find groups in your area, like Facebook groups in your area, not like buying and selling groups. But like I looked up Daytona for me, and there's, like Daytona paddle boarders and, Daytona like, wine drinkers. There's all sorts of different groups that you can just become a part of in your area, and you can slowly add people, and then you can scan through the people and add them so that you're still finding local people, but then you can discern if they're already a part of another company or not. So that when you find them, you can make sure they're not part of Herbalife or Beachbody before you add them. And then once you add them, they'll start seeing it works on your post, and then you can say, hey, we're right down the street, we can meet for a wrap party, or we can host an in-person wrap party or something like that.
Ashley, you may also ask Darlene. She would probably be willing, I know she has tons of friends from work and stuff. She'd honestly probably be willing to like host a wrap party at her house for you. So I would ask her, and then like if you need me to, I can FaceTime in or whatever to kind of walk you through it, or we can walk through it before your party. But I think Darlene, Darlene, I'm pretty sure she would do that for you. And she's got tons of her friends from work. So that might be something to look into.
Okay.
Babe, can you bring me my water?
And you could even, Shelby could even like she said, she could FaceTime before, but she could also like Oohoo or Zoom in during the party.
Yeah.
And just be there, like on a computer screen or whatever to help you answer any questions. Or if you get caught up on something, she can be, help you get out of that, or, help answer a question if somebody, throws a tough question or anything like that.
Okay.
What else were we going to go over?
I was going to talk about doing an online party. And the thing with that is, it all comes down to, I'm trying something new this week. I'm gonna host a wrap party, and I'm gonna try to do it instead of just having numbered posts and personal long description. I'm gonna try like a video party, and I'm gonna try to post about our products as me like talking about them. So when I post about the wrap, I want to be able to unwrap a wrap and show them what it looks like and show them how to put it on. I want them to get a little bit more information, because I've noticed that people don't want to read 3 paragraphs of information about the wraps only to find out that you don't have a price list there, you don't give the ingredient list, nothing like that. You're just talking about it. And so after the 3rd post you make about a product, nobody's commenting, no one's liking anymore unless you say, everything counts for an entry in the giveaway. So I'm definitely going to try that and see how it goes. I also was asked by Crystal specifically about the posts that I have used. I've kind of narrowed down my posts, and I've made it more towards a group of people that's my age specifically. So like most of the people that are coming to my wrap parties are military spouses or they're college students, and they don't need to hear about estrogen. They don't care about cervinage or repairage. They want to hear about hair, skin, and nails. They want to hear about our skincare line. They want to hear about our cleanse and our energy drink. They want to hear about those products. And so those are the ones that I'm focusing on. And I've focused on narrowing down the description. So like they just chunks. So they don't have to keep hitting continue, read, continue, read, continue, read, and then not get the information that they're actually looking for. So I'm going to make a file with all of that information so that it when it comes down to you guys, all you have to do is make the event, the description, set your time, invite people, and then the time of the party, you can just go into that file and copy paste number 1. 3 to 4 minutes later, copy paste number 2. And then just fill in with your personal picture or with pictures that you find believable. That's something that I noticed too. I've been in a few wrap parties that other people have hosted, and they just post like old before and after pictures. And I look at them and I'm like, I don't believe that. And if I don't believe that that's a true before and after picture, no one else is going to believe it. So find ones that you believe that you're like, okay, I can see that. You know, I know that person. If you know that person, even better. Find people's before and afters that you know, and you can say, hey, this girl's on my direct team. Hey, I just talked to this girl yesterday and she sent me her pictures. Someone that has believable information is going to make you look like more of a reliable source, not that you're desperate to find these extreme before and after pictures.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and also, like, get your spouse using products, too. Like, Cody sometimes he uses Confianza, and then I just got his Relief in the mail.
I don't know if you guys read, Sherry had an amazing
Oh my gosh.
Relief the other day.
That stuff is amazing.
Yeah, and that was an incredible testimony, and that's personal. Like, you can't make that up.
Yeah.
Oh my, and I actually got an LC tonight because of that post. She is a friend of mine that I've known for like years, and she has bursitis in her hips. So my husband has it in his knees, but she has it in her hips. So I told her to keep me posted and let me know how it works for her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're personal, people notice that. You're not sharing somebody else's friends, sisters, brothers, cousins, dog's story. You're sharing your own personal story or someone that you know very closely.
Especially when you're posting like results or testimonies on Facebook to your warm market to people that know you personally.
Yep.
That's when you need to be posting your own, like it's so important for you to personally use the products. Like Ashley is a freaking toothpick. I don't know. And that she eats like a horse. I don't know how she's so but so I mean, like, even if you just do something like hair, skin, and nails to produce your own.
Yeah, my cousin is using the hair, skin, and nails right now. So she's she forgot to take her like original before picture. So she took one of her nails the other day, and she's going to take one of the back of her hair. And then in a month, she's going to take another picture for me so she can make a post about it and tag me in it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Having people tag you is even better. Because they're saying, you know, like, this is who we got it from. I trust it. They're not just taking words out of my mouth. These are my words, and I'm giving them credit for helping find this awesome product.
If they can post their own results, that's even better. And then, because then they're all, instead of just your friends, they've got their whole friends list seeing it too.
Yeah.
Shelby, I'm going to end this since I'm recording. Mine is going to take a minute, so I want you to start up a new one, and I will add everyone right back in 2 seconds, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.